What is your, I know it sounds weird, but just try it thing? Nose plugged, sinuses filled solid, 12 drops of Tabasco sauce into 16 ounces of warm water, stir, drink. It's like swallowing heat, and a few minutes later, your tubes will be clear. Edit, substituted a verb. Waffles with peanut butter and maple syrup. Sensory deprivation tanks. I microwave cookies. I microwave croissants. I microwave sandwiches. I microwave cake. It's amazing. Take more risks just for the hell of it. I don't mean bungee jumping or robbing a liquor store. I mean talking to people you don't know, or calling customer service to ask for a refund on a disappointing product, approaching someone you think is cute to start a conversation, or take a class in something you love but know little about. In all these situations there's the chance you will be shut down or even publicly embarrassed, but you will get used to small disappointments and it will embolden you to take bigger risks in the future. Plus, you will be surprised how often things actually work out for the better. Going into a situation thinking you're doing just for the experience takes a lot of the pressure off, too, and helps get positive results. Getting naked in the shower with your sew and rubbing butts. I haven't done this in a while, but when I was driving somewhere with a friend or two in the car, I'd tell them to scream as loud as they could, like just really scream, separately, and then together. It sounds super weird, but it feels kinda cool. There is really no place time where there's something you can just do full force, especially living in the city, because you don't want to alarm others if the cops called. Driving in a car though, no one else will hear it. I've done it alone too, not in quite a while though, I dunno, just try it. Go to the doctor and get your earwax flushed out. It feels orgasmic and then you hear in high definition for like a week. Pepperoni pizza with ranch dressing. Common in the Midwest, not so common in New England. Salt on pineapple and on watermelon. Let's be friends with benefits. For the love of God, do your presentation first, unless I'm in your class. You get it done and over with, and there is zero chance of you having to follow up a stellar presentation and looking bad. Put a donut in the microwave for 15 seconds, it will get much better. Crack a raw egg into your ramen noodles for 3 minutes before eating. Teriyaki sauce on pizza. Dry humping. Using tang in mixed drinks. My favorite is the astronaut screwdriver. 1 part vodka, 1 part Sprite. Add tang to personal preference. Peanut butter and bacon hamburger. Ordered one from a restaurant once because it was weird and immediately craved them for weeks after, to the point I was making them at home. Not a healthy addiction, but that it's delicious. I'm wearing leggings, and it's the greatest thing in the world. I'm a man. Going to the bathroom while naked at home. It's one of the most freeing experiences. Licking butt. I was afraid at first. Now she and I include it in our foreplay. Cream cheese, along with normal cheese, in your grilled cheese. Tickling your butt at the end of a pee. Freezing cold showers for 30 days, like, all the way cold. There's a TEDx talk called Cold Shower Therapy, but basically, by starting every day by doing something miserable that you can 100% opt out of for real, logical reasons, and sacrifice what very well may be your only comfort for the day. You set the tone for the rest of the day and learn a lot about yourself in the process. You learn what common excuses you come up with, often calling them reasons instead of what they are, excuses. You learn the value in doing even little things the hard way. You don't have lazy days. All challenges seem smaller, and all painful decisions are easier to make. Not to mention the euphoria of a warm shower after your 30 days. Everyone I've ever talked into finishing all 30 days has loved it. Everyone who only took a few showers hated it, but everyone who finished loved it. You have to do 30 days because it forces you to do it on one of those dark, not today mornings, which turns out to be the best days for a cold shower. Get LASIK. It's not as scary as it sounds and will seriously change your life. One of my oldest friends is a bartender, and we've come up with a fair number of cocktails that sound too weird to be enjoyable. Here are my favorites. Blue Topaz, 1 stroke 2 cup of crushed ice, 2 measures of sparkling wine, 1 measure of blue curacao, 1 measure of Chambord. 1. Pour the blue curacao into a hurricane glass, followed by the crushed ice. 2. Pour the sparkling wine over the ice. 3. Gently pour the Chambord across the surface. 4. Garnish with 2 maraschino cherries. 5. Try it. Seriously, it's good. Red wine. 1 stroke 2 shot of Jägermeister. 1 stroke 2 shot of balsamic vinegar. 1. Combine both ingredients in a shaker. 2. Shake. 3. Pour into a chilled shot glass. 4. Sip. 5. No, really, don't knock it until you've tried it. TLDR. Curious cocktails. Wear your socks inside out. Plus 35% more comfort in seconds. Chicken noodle soup with peanut butter sandwiches. It sounds gross, but it's actually amazing. These are the sort of combinations you have when you grow up, poor lol. Smell a new textbook. Put your face right on a page and inhale through your nose, letting your nostrils pack in that scent. Now flip the pages and smell again. Take 2 s'mores Pop-Tarts. Spread Nutella on the unfrosted sides. Then make a sandwich with sliced bananas inside. For the record, I am currently 5 feet 11, 240 pounds. Peanut butter on toast with honey and cinnamon. Also makes an excellent sandwich, but if you put the honey on the toasted bread first, it makes a delightful texture. This is not as risque registered sign as some answers here, but it's still something people should do. Music fans tend to get held up in one genre or time period and they can't think other genres lack creativity. Find another genre, listen to it. You might not get it at first, but once you listen to it more and more, you'll start to see the creativity and artistic merit in it. Vacation in a foreign country by yourself. This may not sound extreme, but I'm willing to bet more people than not don't have the guts to do this. Which is understandable because it sounds crazy, but I assure you it is not. You'll have the vacation of a lifetime doing whatever the hell you want. Increase awesomeness level by not setting an itinerary and just going wherever the wind takes you. Meeting new people and trying things you never thought you would. All of my best vacations were solo trips. Go ahead, try it. Organ meats, livers, kidneys, hearts, etc. They sound gross and look weird and have weird tastes and textures, but if cooked correctly are delicious. It's something that can be made into a fancy meal from a very cheap ingredient, like chicken liver pate. Take a $0.99 container of chicken livers and turn it into a $20 appetizer at a fancy restaurant. Use conditioner in place of shaving cream. It softens the hairs and makes for a super smooth shave. Escargots, which is snail for those of you who don't know. Prepared right, they are so tasty. I was taught to butter the outside of my grilled cheese with butter or margarine, but my better half finally convinced me to oil up the bread with mayonnaise. I know this sounds weird, but it's ducking amazing. You can either butter just the exterior surfaces, or you can butter both interior and exterior with mayonnaise. If you choose the latter, grill the interiors first until crispy and brown, and then flip one side, cheese it, and place the toasted surface of the other piece of bread against the top of the cheese. Now proceed with toasting the exteriors as normal, and, of course, serve with soup because it's ducking grilled cheese. I won't ever use butter for grilled cheese again. Apparently a shot of whiskey with pickle juice as a chaser. I don't know how many times I've explained that the pickle juice takes the bite away from the whiskey, and it ends up being pretty tasty, but nobody listens. To get rid of hiccups 99% of the time, bend over forward with your upper body parallel with the ground, and drink water from the opposite side of the cup of where you would normally place your mouth. Hard to explain, but you have to slowly tip the cup forwards, while upside down, until you can sip from the opposite edge of the cup. This works every time, but you look like the biggest weirdo doing it. Cedar tea. The stuff tastes like you are drinking a literal tree, but by god, a week of that every night, and let the steam hit your face. Acne gone, anxiety gone, and your skin glows. But I have to add this. This is a North American Aboriginal recipe. I was taught it from a medicine woman from the Iroquois Confederacy. She said if I want to make it, you must do these things. 1. Ask the tree if you are allowed to take some branches. Best to take fallen branches. 2. Only use as much as you need. 3. Never take when it's snowing or snow on the ground. 4. Never throw out the leaves and branches. Return them to the earth. 5. Never pour the tea down the drain. Return it to the earth. 6. Most important, do not take branches from the trunk. Take branches off other branches. Enjoy. Please respect the trees. Edit. Formatting. I got a good one here. Basically, next time you're walking out to your car, stand at a range where your unlock button or command start won't reach. Now take the key fob, stick it under your jaw and open wide. You will be surprised to see your car unlocks or starts. Good trick for those cold winter mornings where you don't want to walk out to your car. My nan used to make me a thing known only as bread, milk and sugar. You rip up a slice or two of bread into little chunks the size of large coins into a mug. You then pour in milk, pop in the microwave for 2 minutes, then lightly add sugar and eat with a spoon. God, it sounds disgusting when I write it down, but I swear it tastes good. Try it. Cutting a pizza with scissors, clean, rather than a pizza cutter. Way better for not ducking up the cheese layer and properly cutting toppings. Hummus on bagels. It goes amazingly well. Till people really like peanut butter. Grilled pineapple. People seem to get seriously freaked out by it, but there's nothing better than a slightly charred, juicy piece of pineapple. Going camping? Tired of your typical breakfast options? Try oatmeal with butter and salt and pepper. Bonus. Add powdered parmesan. Just try it. Late to the thread, but Indian food on pizza. My cousin, who is now married and has his own house and all, has become quite the cooking connoisseur, especially with pizzas. He'll make one pizza with chicken tikka masala, another with chicken korma, and so on. Sounds weird, but it's probably the best thing to ever bless this godforsaken rock in the entire observable universe. Salt on watermelon. It dries it out and tastes sweeter, not salty. Salted peanuts. Mr. Peanut, in a glass Coke bottle. Ranch on pizza. A single drop of Tabasco sauce in ginger ale, or ginger beer. It dries the syrupy flavor and you can taste more spices. Dipping French fries in a vanilla milkshake. Drink an ice cold beer while taking a hot shower. Epic. Use a baby wipe after you wipe with regular toilet paper. Once you try this and realize how filthy you have been every poop before using one, you can thank me. Spaghetti and eggs. Not sauced up spaghetti, but plain spaghetti fried in butter with eggs mixed in. This came down from my great grandmother, I think, and every morning after we had spaghetti for dinner my mom would make spaghetti and eggs with some plain spaghetti she saved from the sauce the night before. Put butter in a pan. Fry the spaghetti until it's slightly crispy, and then add a few eggs to the mix. Plate. Add salt and pepper. I like a lot of pepper, and enjoy. Putting corn in mashed potatoes. Mashed potato pizza. Freaking amazing. Not as much butt stuff as I expected. I'm surprised Reddit. Eat an orange in the shower. SSHHHH. Just do it. Ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together. I always get weird looks in restaurants, but it's delicious. ASMR. Hey friend, watch this video of a woman whispering and pretending to scratch your ears. It will make you feel nice. Jalapenos on pizza. No going back afterwards. 2/3 eggnog. 1/3 orange juice. You can also use Sprite instead of orange juice, but MOOJ is better. Almost anything with rice. Melt a thin slice of cheddar cheese onto a slice of apple pie. It's delicious. Booger transplants. If you have chronic sinusitis, find someone who never has sinus issues, preferably family, to donate some of their nasal mucus and inhale that stuff up your nose. Works like a fecal transplant in that it introduces added varieties of bacterial flora which you may have been lacking. Coconut water. People say it's gross, but it does a seriously great job replenishing electrolytes, and it cures hangovers faster than anything else I have tried. Reddit is all robots. Way just peanut butter salesman. Opening bananas from the bottom. Just pinch the end. It's 10 times easier than opening it from the top. Pop-Tart with cream cheese. It's not very weird, but most people don't want instant diabetes. Chicken and waffles. It's common in the southern US, but not elsewhere. You take a thick waffle that is crispy outside and fluffy inside. Then you butter it. Then you place a piece or two of the best fried chicken you can find. Then you pour gravy, usually country or sawmill gravy, aka the white gravy. Then you pour the best pure maple syrup on top. Slice a piece of chicken and waffle and eat it. It's decadent and delicious.